Welcome back to Family Tech Tips, our channel dedicated to helping you and your family stay safe online. There are 4 things you can do to improve your online safety: fraud prevention, using strong passwords, securing your email, and identity monitoring. We've covered fraud prevention in another video. This video will focus on why you need strong passwords and how to easily manage and, if needed, share them with your family. Before that, let's look at why all 4 are important. Fraud prevention. Assume your data is leaked and someone will attempt to exploit it. Protect yourself by placing credit freezes, credit alerts, reviewing credit reports, and using tax return pins. See the video linked in the description for more on that topic. Strong passwords. Stay tuned. Great examples coming up in this video. Secure email. If your email is not secured, then it can be used against you to change passwords and set up new accounts. Identity monitoring. These services scan for suspicious activity related to your personal information and accounts. They can also provide advice on how to protect yourself. We have seen many family members use the same password or variants of the same password for many different sites and assume a hacker will never target them. Or they assume that using strong passwords was just too much work. Let's dig into that. When a website or company is hacked, that often means someone has stolen data, and some of that data may be the email, username, and password you use to access their site. Hackers will then attempt to access other websites with that list of usernames, email, and passwords. And hackers don't do this manually. They create scripts and programs that will try a very large set of usernames and passwords versus a large set of websites. In 2023 alone, over 7,000 companies reported data breaches. Now imagine how many were breached before 2023. It is a lot. Now consider that these hackers often share or sell their lists of data. This means they have access to emails, usernames, and passwords from multiple websites and can cross-check your email address at multiple sites and compare your password at these sites. If your password is a variant of the same password, it can be easy for them to work out what it might be at some other website. Most hackers are using tools to process large data sets. They probably aren't focused specifically on you. Your info just happens to be in their set of data. Remember, hackers aren't guessing your password. They are trying your email and passwords from previous data breaches, and they aren't typing them in manually. They are using tools to test your email and passwords at websites they are interested in. Those tools can try your passwords from data breaches, then most common passwords, and then passwords following a pattern based on your known passwords from sites that were breached. Okay, so your passwords need to be complex, random, and unique. A strong password looks like this. Right. Strong passwords are not easy to type once, let alone every time you log into a website, and they are especially difficult on a phone. So, what is the solution? A password manager to create, remember, and enter those strong passwords for you. Password managers are essential tools for individuals and families to protect their online security. They offer stronger, unique passwords. Password managers can generate complex, unique passwords for each of your online accounts. This makes it much harder for hackers to gain access to your accounts. Easy management. Instead of trying to remember countless passwords, you can store them all securely in one place. Time saving. Password managers can automatically fill in login information, saving you time and effort. Enhanced security. Many password managers offer additional features like two-factor authentication and monitoring for data breaches, providing extra layers of protection. Shared password management. If you're in a family, you can securely share passwords for shared accounts like streaming services or family calendars. In essence, a password manager helps you create and manage strong passwords, reducing the risk of unauthorized access to your online accounts. Next, let's consider paid versus free password managers and what they offer. When considering free password managers, we'll focus on Apple and Google. You might already be using a password manager. Apple and Google's password managers are built into their applications and platforms. Their password managers offer very similar features. Secure password storage automatically saves and stores your passwords securely across your Google and Apple devices. Autofill automatically fills in passwords for websites and apps. Password strength check analyzes your passwords and suggests stronger alternatives. Password sharing allows you to share passwords with family members and trusted contacts. Family sharing allows you to create a family and invite 5 members. Two-factor authentication provides an extra layer of security by requiring a code from your phone or another device. Data breach monitoring alerts you if any of your saved passwords have been compromised in a data breach. Password recovery. Recover forgotten passwords using a trusted device or security code. Security recommendations. Provides tips on improving your password security. Cross-platform compatibility. Apple Password Manager can be accessed across Mac OS, iPhone, and iPad devices, and Google Password Manager can be accessed across Android phone, Chromebook, and Windows Chrome browser. For the most part, this is really all you need. If you aren't using a password manager, there is no reason not to. And for the few accounts you share between family members, both Apple and Google offer an option for family sharing. Next, let's consider paid or premium password managers. At the time of this recording, 5 of the top options were NordPass, Dashlane, 1Password, Keeper, and Bitwarden. They range in cost from free with limited features, $10 to $80 per year for personal use, and $40 to $140 per year for family subscriptions. These premium applications work roughly the same as Apple and Google password managers. But here are some differences. Besides just managing logins and passwords, they can store a much wider range of information such as secure notes, addresses, bank accounts, credit cards, birth certificates, contacts, driver's license, files, health insurance account info, passports, and more. This means your password manager can be used to quickly access all types of information and share it with those who need it. Robust sharing options. While Apple and Google allow you to create family groups for sharing with up to 5 other individuals, the premium applications offer many more options, including organizing stored items in folders and sharing those folders with individuals or groups. Imagine sharing a folder of password and info with your kids, one with your spouse, and another to help support your parents. Apple, Google, and premium password managers will report when your user, email, or passwords have been exposed in a data breach, are weak, or are duplicated between sites. Premium options may offer better user interfaces and convenient prompting to help change passwords when needed. Premium applications work across all platforms and devices. However, if all of your devices are Apple, such as macOS, iPhone, and iPad, this might not be worth it to you. Likewise, if you have an Android phone and use a Chromebook or Windows computer with Chrome browser, accessing your passwords across devices will not be an issue. Now let's see how easy it is to manage and share passwords with Apple and Google. If you are on a newer Apple device, starting with iOS 18 and Mac OS Sequoia, the iCloud Keychain is replaced with the Passwords app. Both are Apple's built-in password manager for storing and syncing your passwords securely across your Apple devices. By default, Passwords and iCloud Keychain is not enabled. To turn it on, tap Settings, tap your name, then choose iCloud. Next, tap Password, or iCloud, Passwords, and Keychain, depending on your OS version. Then enable syncing to enable family sharing. Go to Settings on your iPhone, iPad, or Mac. Tap on the Settings app. Tap on your name. This will take you to your Apple ID settings. Select Family Sharing. You should see this option listed under your name. Check if family sharing is enabled. If family sharing is enabled, you'll see a list of family members and options to add or remove members. If family sharing is not enabled, you can follow the prompts to set it up. You'll need to create a family sharing group and invite your family members. To create a family sharing group, open the Passwords app on your iPhone or iPad. Tap the plus button in the upper right corner. Select New Shared Group. Name your group. Give your shared group a descriptive name. Invite family members. Tap Invite Members. Enter the email addresses or phone numbers of the family members you want to share passwords with. They'll receive an invitation to join the group. Once your family members have joined the group, you can share passwords with them. Select the passwords you want to share and tap Move. Choose the shared group you created. Remember that all members of the shared group will have access to the shared passwords. It's important to only share passwords with people you trust. For more detailed instructions or if you encounter any issues, you can refer to Apple's official support documentation, which is linked in the description. To enable passwords in Google Chrome browser or Android devices, sign in and sync in Chrome. When you sign into Chrome with your Google account, you can get your info on all your devices and use additional Chrome features, such as Password Manager. By default, Chrome offers to save your password. You can turn this option off or on at any time. On a computer, open Chrome browser. At the top right, select Profile and then Passwords. If you can't find the Passwords icon, at the top right, select More, Passwords, Autofill, and then Google Password Manager. On the left, select Settings. Toggle Turn Offer to save passwords on. On a mobile device, open Chrome browser. At the top right, tap the 3 vertical dots for the menu. Select Settings, tap Google Password Manager, select Settings, turn Offer to save passwords on. To share passwords with Google Password Manager, you must create a family group by going to the website, families.google/families. There you can invite 5 others to join your family group. To share passwords, open Password Manager, select the password you want to share. Click on the password to view its details. Click Share. You'll find this option next to the password. Add recipients. Enter the email addresses of the people you want to share the password with. Set sharing permissions. Choose whether they can view, edit, or delete the password. You'll need to share passwords individually and set permissions for each recipient. There's currently no built-in group family sharing feature. Another great feature of these password managers is the security check. You can check all your saved passwords at once to find out if they're exposed in a data breach or potentially weak and easy to guess. With Apple's Password app, go to Settings, Passwords, Security Recommendations. Turn on Detect Compromised Passwords to securely monitor your passwords and to alert you if any passwords have appeared in known data leaks. Passwords marked as reused have been used across different domains. Using the same password for more than one service may leave the account vulnerable to an attacker who has discovered your credentials. Passwords marked as weak may be easily guessed by an attacker. Passwords are marked as leaked if the password monitoring feature has identified them in a known data leak. To make an update to a reused, weak, or leaked password, tap the item and follow the on-screen instructions. To check your password security recommendations in Google, open the Password Manager and select Checkup. It will scan all of your logins, and you'll get a report of compromised, reused, and weak passwords. It is easy to change passwords when needed. You can click Change Password, which will open the associated website. When changing a password, it is usually easiest to select Forgot Password, which will email you a temporary password or a link to change your password. When entering the new password, the Password Manager will suggest a strong password. Click that and choose Use Password. Once the password is changed, you can update Password Manager with the new password by clicking Update when prompted. You can do that from a browser as well by going to password.google.com and sign in with your Google account. To recap, it is very important to have strong passwords securing all of your accounts. Why? Because an increase in data breaches means your usernames, emails, and passwords might be included, and having unique and complex passwords protects your other accounts. A password manager makes it easier to create and manage strong passwords. They can even monitor and alert you when one is included in a data breach or appears on the internet or dark web. Apple and Google both offer great password management options that allow you to share select passwords with a limited number of family members. There are premium password manager options that offer the same basic features as well as more robust sharing options and conveniently store many more types of information. We hope you found this video helpful. If so, please check out our other family tech tips videos and consider subscribing.